Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to all my pupils. So today, we are going to resume our PDPR and I hope all of you are ready to learn English once again. Okay, so without further ado, for today there are two tasks that you have to do. So, can you turn to page 116 of your textbook? So we are going to do listening exercise, okay, in unit 9 on page 116. Okay, so I show you the Google form and give you a little bit of explanation before you attempt the questions. Okay, so as usual, okay, filling this form with your email, your full name and your class, and choose your class. And this listening test consists of 10 questions. Okay, so the instruction is, okay, part 4, you will hear someone talking about Batlin's holiday camps. Kamu akan mendengar seseorang bercakap tentang kamp percutian Batlin, which is located in England. For questions 1 to 10, complete the sentences with a word or a short phrase. Untuk soalan 1 hingga 10, lengkapkan ayat dengan satu patah perkataan ataupun frasa pendek. Frasa pendek means beberapa patah perkataan, 2 or 3. Okay, 2 or 3 words, 2 to 3 words. Okay, so your answer can be, okay, 1 word, 2 words or 3 words. Okay, it depends on the marks given. So if the marks given is 1, that means it is a 1 word answer. But okay, if the marks given are 2, then the clue is, okay, the answer is in 2 words. Okay, next one. Okay, let's take a look at the question. Question number 1. Butlin thought that British people needed an opportunity to get away from of their everyday life. Meaning, Butlin menganggap orang-orang British perlu peluang untuk beredar ataupun melupakan sekejap dia everyday life, kehidupan seharian mereka. Okay. Number 2, Butlins offered menawarkan all-inclusive holidays, satu percutian yang lengkap penuh, which would cost people the same as yang memerlukan orang berbelanja sama juga dengan apa. Okay. Next one. Number 3. The chalets at Butlin's original camps were bright and blank but very simple. Chalet di camp asal Butlin adalah cerah dan but very simple, tapi simple, mudah. Okay, biasa. Number 4. Many people who had worked at Red Coats became later in life. Ramai orang yang telah bekerja di Red Coats menjadi pada akhir hidup mereka. Okay, number 5. Butlin got the idea for his holiday camps from a summer camp he saw in what country? Dia mendapat idea untuk membuat camp percutian ini bila dia melihat satu camp musim panas di sebuah negara. So what is the country? Number 6. Butlin's arrangement with the British government during the war enables him to make a large blank. Okay, dia punya arrangement deal dengan kerajaan British semasa Perang Dunia Kedua membolehkan dia membuat besar apa yang besar. Number 7. Butlin's camps were sangat popular selepas perang because people didn't have money kerana orang tidak cukup duit untuk buat apa. Number 8. Some guests found Radio Butlin's music and announcements weary. Sebahagian tetamu mendapati muzik dan pengumuman di stesen radio Butlin sangat Okay, number 9. Nowadays, hari ini, Butlin's holiday resort menyediakan a range of entertainment, hiburan, apakah jenis hiburan, shops and restaurant, kedai-kedai dan restoran. And lastly, number 10, the recently built hotels offer guests all the resort facilities. Hotel yang baru saja dibina menawarkan pada tetamu kemudahan seperti resort, semua kemudahan seperti resort mewah, tapi dengan accommodation, penginapan jenis apa. So you have to type your answers, okay? And actually this sections, okay, is the last section 4 of your listening test letter for your SPM. So for listening paper, there are 4 parts. Okay, so this kind of questions you can find in part 4, which is the most difficult part, bahagian yang paling sukar daripada 4 bahagian. So if you can answer, okay, all these questions, okay, insyaAllah, God willing, you will score in your exam later, in your SPM next year, insyaAllah. So I wish you all the best. Okay, that is the first part for listening skill, and we move on to the second skill, that is speaking. So for speaking test, okay, you need to turn to page 117. Okay, there are a few questions there, but I have simplified all the questions there into this task, speaking task. So the instructions here, okay, you can find this in your Google Classroom later. Okay, instruction arahan, answer the following questions. Jawab soalan di bawah. Then present your answers in the form of a speech. Kemudian present, okay, kemukakan, persembahkan jawapan anda dalam bentuk ucapan. Okay, not in the form of essay, no. I want you to answer all this, okay, in a form of talk or speech. That means you have to record yourself, or you can ask your brothers or your sisters or your friends to record you delivering your speech, and your speech should last between 1 and 2 minutes, not too long, jangan terlalu panjang. Okay, what are the questions that you have to answer orally? Soalan yang perlu dijawab secara lisan, not in written form, bukan dalam bentuk tulisan. Okay, there are 6 questions. The first question is, what do you think the main tourist attractions in your country are? Apa yang kamu fikir tarikan pelancong utama di negara anda? Okay, so what are the places that you think tourists like to visit in our countries? Okay, where? Okay, where do they want to go? And you need to mention, okay, the places of interest that tourists want to go in our country. For example, beautiful beaches, small villages, okay, handicraft centers, okay, local park, taman negara, local park, okay, mountains, so on and so forth. Okay. Number 2, are there parts of your country that you've never visited but would like to see? Adakah tempat-tempat di negara anda yang anda mahu melawat, yang anda belum pernah melawat tetapi anda hendak tengok? Where? Di mana? Why do you want to visit those places? Kenapa awak mahu melawat tempat-tempat itu? You can answer, okay, like this. Okay, I want to visit Sabah and Sarawak because I have not been to those places. Okay, I want to see how the people there live, and I also want to visit some popular tourist destinations there, like Mount Kinabalu, Mulu Cave. Okay, and give reasons why do you want to visit those places. Okay, question number 3. Do you prefer to go to places that are popular with tourists? Adakah anda mahu melawat tempat yang popular dengan pelancong, or relatively undiscovered ataupun tempat yang belum diterokai, belum kurang popular, yang terpencil. Why? Give reason. Okay. Some people like to visit places, okay, which are popular with tourists like Langkawi, Kuala Lumpur, Legoland, um, Pulau Tioman, Pulau Perhentian, or Pulau Redang? Or do you want to visit undiscovered places? Okay, yeah. Deep in the jungle, places, okay, which are deep in the jungle. Give reason. Why do you want to visit such place? Okay. Number 4. Do you think that tourism is bad for the environment? Adakah anda fikir pelancongan tidak baik untuk alam sekitar, alam semula jadi? What can be done to reduce the impact of tourism on the natural world? Apa yang boleh dilakukan untuk mengurangkan kesan pelancongan alam semula jadi? So you need to think out of the box, or this question requires a bit of hebat, okay? High order thinking skill. Kemahiran berfikir aras tinggi. And number 5, in what ways do you think that travel is good for people's understanding of the world? Dari segi manakah awak fikir mengembara bagus untuk orang-orang memahami tentang dunia luar? Okay. And number 6, would you like to spend a year living in a different country? Why? Or why not? Adakah anda mahu menghabiskan satu masa tinggal di negara luar? Why? Okay, you may answer like, I want to live in England for 1 year because I want to improve my English, whereby in this place everybody speaks in English. So whether I like it or not, I have to converse in English, and I hope after 1 year when I come back to Malaysia, I will be fluent in English. Okay, so all the questions should be answered orally, and you need to record, okay, your speech. Okay, so I think that's all for now. Have a nice day, and I hope, okay, you are in March next year. All the best. Okay, with that I end my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.